YouTube! Rich Sosa coming back at you with another banger. And before we get started, I gotta go ahead and say thank the Lord above, King Jesus, for another day and another opportunity. So comment down TG for thank God and where you're tuning in from, and I will definitely be sure to get back to you with a response. So as you can see from the looks of the thumbnail, title, and screen, today I am bringing y'all one of the most unique, best all-around big man center builds that you can use in NBA 2K25 for Season 6. The build name will actually come out to the 2-way 3-level playmaker, but I like to think of this one as the 2-way 3-level point center. It's going to be able to do everything from finish at the rim, get the best jump shots, play some really nice defense, and on top of that, handle the rock and dribble. This build's going to be able to do everything from finish at the rim, get the best jump shots and hit consistently, dribble the rock, and play elite defense. One of the better builds that I've created as a big man, and I really just want to say thank every single one of y'all for coming through and showing your support every single day. We are building the most positive 2K Christ-like minded community, and I also want to go ahead and share a scripture coming out of the book of Hebrews 11 verse 1. Now faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see. And you know, this is really just a big message that I want to push out to the 2K community to let y'all know when I tell you this every single video, that you can place your faith in something bigger than yourself, and that's Jesus Christ, especially, you know, when he laid his life down for you on Calvary, when he hung on the cross. That's exactly why, you know, if I'm able to share the good news in one of the most toxic gaming communities, that's something that I truly want to be able to spread the message of. And on top of that, man, if there's going to be anybody, you know, sharing the message of Christ, I really want to make sure that, you know, I fulfill my purpose with leading y'all back to him. And I see so many content creators not even mentioning the name of God, man. And if I'm not doing right in my own life, leading y'all correctly, I'm not fulfilling my purpose. And, you know, I truly just want to say thank y'all so much, because we're building the most positive 2K Christ-like minded community in all of 2K and also on YouTube as a whole, man. So God bless every single one of you. And if it was your first time coming through, be sure to hit that sub button if you're new. Smash that like button, turn on post notifications to be part of the Rich family. So to get started with this build, I'm sure from the gameplay you are pretty excited about what you're going to be getting today. And on top of that, man, everything that I'm showing on screen is going to be built into one archetype that you're getting right now. So starting out, we will be making this build out of that center position. You can go with the power forward, but personally, you know, I do like that height at 7'1". I know a lot of big men tend to go with the height of 7 feet this year, but 7'1" on this one is going to be perfect. Now, when it comes towards that weight, let's go with 220 pounds with a 7'3" wingspan. So I think it's pretty exciting when it comes towards this build, because in previous 2Ks, we were never really able to make the playmaking centers that we see today. And to be able to get a small glimpse of a true point center is something that I think is very special. So the first area that I always like to start out with is going to be those physicals, and I think that really gives you an idea of what the build is going to be looking like moving forward. So when it comes towards that speed today, let's go all the way up to a 70, 60 when it comes towards our agility, 79 strength with an 80 vertical. Now, these numbers are definitely interchangeable, but I think these are super balanced, especially moving forward with the rest of the build today. You're getting the best animations, badges, and of course the takeovers I definitely took into account. So as we get started with that finishing, let's go ahead and put that close shot up to an 82. 80 when it comes towards our driving layup, same thing when it comes towards that driving dunk. 90 when it comes towards that standing dunk with a post control of an 87. So as far as for the animations on that driving layup, you're going to be able to unlock the best upgraded layup styles. On top of that, for that driving dunk, we get the park dunks, but also some of the upgraded dunk packages. Now for those of you who know, the 90 standing dunk, that's going to be super overpowered. That does allow you to get the elite standing contact dunks. And honestly, on the interior, this is probably one of the more talented builds. Now, as we get into that shooting side, let's go with an 87 for that mid-range shot, 83 for our three-pointer with a 73 for that free throw. Now these ratings definitely allow you to get the Michael Porter Jr. base, and I think that's going to be the best one that you can run with this year on this type of build. You can even go with Kevin Durant, David West, Chris Bosh. All of these bases and releases are pretty money when it comes towards the taller centers, and it's all going to come down to your own personal preference as well. You can even move it to something like Jonathan Isaac. It's all going to come down to what you feel is the best for yourself. Now, as we move into that playmaking, let's go with an 89 pass accuracy, 70 ball handle with a 40 speed with ball. And as you can see from the gameplay, man, I'm telling you, you do not have to struggle with dribbling or even worry about the speed, because you can see just how fast I can move. Now, I'm really happy that you do get pretty much the best and fastest passing styles. The pro dribble animations on this type of build and height is something that I think is truly unique. Now, as far as when it comes towards that defensive end and the rebounding, let's go with an 82 interior defense, 62 perimeter defense, 60 for that steal, 93 block, 55 offensive rebound with an 80 for our defensive. So this is pretty much what we're going to be looking like on this side of the ball. Now, I'm very happy because you're definitely going to be able to guard about any position 1 through the 5. The 62 perimeter defense does allow you to really be interchangeable, especially on the perimeter and the interior. Now, the block I'm pretty happy about, but the rebounding, I think this is just enough when you combine that with the physicals. Now, when it comes towards these badges, you're going to be able to get at least about 7 to 8 gold. When it comes towards those silver, anywhere from 10 to 12, and about 5 to 7 bronze badges. So overall, if you did follow along with this build and made everything correctly, you should be able to get these takeovers. Now, I'm pretty happy with them. We get Block Party, Bucket, Break Igniter, Clinic, Eraser, Elevate, Feathery Touch, Glass Warrior, Make It Rain, Lost Art, MIDI Maestro, Offensive Artist. This is probably one of the most talented builds out there. We also get Orchestrator, Post Conductor, Soft Touch, Powerhouse, Splash Tower, SWAT Specimen, Spot Up Shooter, and the Commander. So you really do have the takeovers that are going to boost your attributes to that next level, whether it's from the 80s to the 90s or even 70s into the 80s. These are going to make a huge difference. Now, this is pretty much what the build is going to be looking like moving forward. Let me know your thoughts and opinions, and if there's any types of changes and adjustments that you would like to make, let me know down below in the comment section. And if there's a certain way that you would make this build even better, I'm highly interested, man. I am truly grateful and thankful and also blessed to have this community surrounded around me, man. God bless every single one of you. All praise be to King Jesus Christ. And I got another video dropping like this one for y'all tomorrow. So if there's a certain suggestion or build that you want me to make, let me know down below in the comment section, and I definitely will get y'all right. So if it was your first time coming through, be sure to hit that sub button if you're new. Smash that like button, turn on post notifications to be a part of the Rich family. And with all that being said though, I got one last thing to say. Rich out.
Yeah, now they invited me to a tournament. What made you come up with that name? Yeah. Oh. All right. That's why I'm playing here too, bro. Ooh. Easy. Jumping? No, no jumping. I'm on way though. Got him. Hands up like that, always. That's how you knock a